sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whip of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Baby, when you come and see me, bring those flowers that I love. No tea roses, Easter lilies, that ain't what I'm thinking of. What I need is way more potent than carnations or some posies. Pick the petals, light them up, and feel them fill you up. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whip of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. No special occasion and neither persuasion, 'cause they know what I'm looking for. With my head in the clouds, I'm looking for yours. Deeper than the surface, let me in your core. Conversations flowing, but I'm starting to lose focus. The way your two lips move, I see them blooming. My legs open, keep going. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything.
Oh, hello, and welcome to the Jamaica Jello Show.
Hey.
We live up in here. Yeah. Today we got a bunch of friends up in here today, and of course my co-host Miss JM. She's here live today. I got a friend with me named Mr. Bourne Official. Introduce yourself, Mr. Bourne.
B.O. for short, representing Brooklyn.
What's the deal? Stage them, representing Born Official, representing Stage them Music, representing Brooklyn, Flatbush, Brooklyn.
That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, how was your week and what's going on with y'all? Real quick.
Everything is everything.
Okay. How was yours, Miss JM?
Mine was good.
Okay. How was yours? What's your name again?
Stage them.
Stay STEM.
Yes, ma'am.
Like the STEM?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I like that weed name. I like that name. Stay stemmed. All right, guys, we got Mr. Stay Stem, Mr. Bourne, Miss JM, and of course myself, Miss Jamaica Jello.
How was your week, Jello?
Well, my week was great. I had an amazing week this week, apart from yesterday's snowstorm. But, I got over it. And I'm here today, of course. I'm going to make it every week, every Friday. We here. Right. Today, I brought some food for these guys. I brought some baked macaroni and cheese, my specialty, made with my special coconut cure, and some oxtails. And these guys ate it up. They loved it.
What?
It was mad good.
Yeah, I like those kind of complaints.
What?
I'm going to keep it a buck. I ain't eaten none yet, but that should look good, though. I can't even hold it.
It is good.
Okay.
It is. I wouldn't
Everybody
lie.
in the house is telling me it's good.
Yeah, so if you have more than 3 people that tell you something is good, I think you don't need no more verification, honey. You understand? Because they say after 3, that's it.
All right, if you got a tray left, I'll have a little bit.
Okay, cool. I got you. I got a whole nother pan over there because I know that it was going to be seconds in demand. Yeah, I know this. I does this.
Right.
Yes. So tell the people about yourself, what you do, and some stuff about you.
Actually, I'm a independent entrepreneur. I'm doing my clothes. Well, I came up with it in 1999. It's called Born Official.
Okay, how did you come up with that? What made you started this? What was the ideas that was going through your head to make you start your clothing line?
Well, actually, I was in Connecticut with my cousin. Big shouts out to him, Rico. We was bagging up. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I was bagging up crack, and I heard what album was that? That was the Mobb Deep album, Murder Music. Yeah, it was Murder Music. It was the second track. I think it was Rapanoid, and Rapanoid said, "Born Official to all my niggas, I miss you. Shed a tear, see you niggas when I get there."
Okay.
You know, so I was,
So that's what gave
smoking.
you
No, I actually was smoking, bagging up some work, and I just caught that epiphany, like, this is gonna be my clothing line. So I was saying it's gonna be a little boy saluting, standing in his dad boots, holding the sagging pamper. So that was the whole idea about it at first.
And who's that little boy in the sagging pamper?
Well, actually, at the time, it was just an imaginary character. You know, so at the time, when I was with my children's mother, she had called me and told me it was going to be a boy. We was having a boy.
So that came in perfect hand in
Yeah,
hand.
so I said, you know what? It's not going to be an imaginary, character anymore.
Anymore.
It's going to actually have, some real depth and meaning to it.
Yes.
So that's what I came up with. And then I thought about it even deeper. I went even to a deeper thought of, well, it's going to be hot in years to come. That's what I foreseen. It was going to be hot, foreseen it, So I said, what's going to differentiate me from others, that attempt to come up with, Born Official, whatever it may be.
Yo,
And
well,
that-
how you came up with that name, though?
I just told you, I was listening to.
No, the idea was the clothing line. The name is something totally different.
The name actually came off of Mobb
song?
Deep. Right, absolutely.
Alright.
If you can find the track, Math, if you can find the track,
That's
it's
what
track
the-
2. You hear Rapanoid say, "Born Official to all my niggas, I miss you. Shed a tear, I see you niggas when I get there."
Okay.
So it didn't say Born Equal Official. He just said Born Official. So that's when my mind started.
And that was the hook that catch out to you and you liked it.
Right. And I was sitting across from my cousin. We were sitting on the floor bagging up work. And I said, "Yo, Rick, you know what? It's going to be the name of my clothing line." So with that being said, I said, what's going to differentiate me from the others in the near future that attempt to come up with Born Official, whatever it may be pertaining to born, right?
Okay.
So it came up where I made it a concept where born is brought to life, equal is indicating terms is even, official in the street term is original signifying a pale and high. So you brought to life to equal, original signifying a pale and high. The logo's my son who's saluting with his left hand, indicating talent, standing in my boots, saluting with his left hand, indicating talent. The boots is symbolizing me as the past. So the boots symbolizing as you, son, daughter, niece, and nephew. It's about you paving the way for our future.
Okay.
So that's what the boots is about.
Okay.
So
That's a deep definition, and
So-
I think for that's why you have a lot of passion about it.
yeah, I'm dead passionate about it because at the
It
time,
went from a song to a whole lifestyle.
right? Because I ain't never even think about like that verse that Jay said. Whoever thought Jay would be making clothing not in his lifetime, not in your right
Exactly.
mind. That's how I felt because that wasn't even in thoughts
That thought it just like
at all.
boom,
It just popped into my
happened.
head because I was saying to myself, I can't sell drugs for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? What's gonna be plan
Nothing lasts forever. So you
not
have
B,
to have
but plan A for A.
From,
you know,
you got to have a plan from A to Z.
right? So I didn't have a plan to A to Z. I had that solid plan A.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like how certain people say, "Yo, you know what? I'm gonna dribble myself out the hood, or I'm gonna sing or rap myself out the hood." I felt like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna design myself out the hood.
Same thing.
You know what I mean?
It's
So
creativity.
I took that
That's
passion,
what gets you out the hood, creating something official.
right, and being passionate about it too. That's another thing. You know,
Being
if you ain't really, if
consistent.
truly ain't passionate about what you're doing, I mean, it ain't too much you could really say. You know, it's being passionate. I even came up with a little philosophy. You know, your strength is driven by your determination. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's just proven fact. I mean, in my experience, because that's when I started in 1999. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to ask, for help, or and put me into directions. You know what I mean? I just started putting that shit out there into the universe and shit started just coming back to me. But at the same time, from 1999, because 2005 was the very first time I made something. So in the span of 6 years, most of the time, I mean, on the average, you'd think about it. The average would think about, from 6 years span to getting where they want to get to start their journey. Most of them just decide on doing other things. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I said, yo, this 6 years, even though I don't know where I'm going, I'm going to get there. So I just started, just like a rapper, I started walking around with a little notebook in my back pocket. And, even though Kanye West is on his weirdo shit, one of my first books, I should have brought it too, but one of my first books, I finished it off of Dropout, what's that, Dropout album?
College Dropout.
College Dropout.
Okay.
That was one of my first albums. I love that album, but it inspired me, and I just kept just putting in serious work.
Okay.
So from that time on, I went to school, and how I went to school, because when I thought about, having my clothing line, I was like, where I'm going to go from here. Commercial came on. I was smoking bud. Word to mother, I was smoking bud. Actually, it was blueberry in 1999. I was smoking blueberry.
I remember that
So just to let you know, I've been smoking XO for a very long time.
Strawberry haze.
So I'm saying to myself, yo, what I'm gonna do with myself, for the rest of my life? I can't sell drugs, like I was saying earlier. I can't sell drugs. Commercial came on. Do you like art? Do you like animation? Well, Catherine Gibbs is the school, and as I was passing the L to my cousin, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to school. Just like that. Just like that. When I seen that commercial on TV, I left my cousin in Connecticut in 2000, the 22nd of December. After seeing that commercial on TV, I was enrolled in that school in January the 3rd from off of that commercial. And I said to myself, if I would have never took that initiative to even take that step of saying, like, let me better myself, to, find my journey, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you about,
Your clothing line.
my brand.
See, so the one thing that you did do and I like is that you consistently kept your dreams.
Oh yeah, and
Your thoughts.
not to cut you,
your
JJ.
creativity.
I like to always
and you
use
ain't
that.
give up.
I like to always use that word. I never like to use. That's just me. My
I think
opinion.
that's why the name fits you. Born Official.
I keep it a buck. The word like dream, I don't use that word dream. And certain words I don't use, my man Stem could tell you that. It's the certain words I don't use where I say I feel like it'll hinder my, just me, in my progress.
All right, your creative thoughts.
Right, well, all right, cool. I love all of that. But what I'm saying is about the word dream. I don't like to use the word dream for the simple fact that's what you do when you lay down and, go to sleep. You can dream that you have $1 million and wake up with a pocket full of lint. My term and my word I use is goal. Goals are tangible.
So what about daydreaming?
Well, daydreaming, that's exactly how I came up with Born Official, but I was up. I was conscious.
Daydreaming.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
why
Me
it's called
dreaming is going to sleep and waking up. Me goaling is grabbing something tangible. So I made that, my word. Like another word I don't use is, what's that word I don't use, Sam?
Try.
See, another word I don't use, the reason why I don't
Never try.
say the word is try is when you're trying, that's a false attempt to do what you want to do. You understand? Even on the back of my cards, I came up with this even on the end of my video. Trying's for the weak, doing's for the strong. Trying is failure. Doing is attempting and making it happen. Even if it didn't happen, you attempted your best. You understand? So that's why I don't use certain words in my vocabulary. And another thing too, just to get back to the clothes and shit. In 2005, I gave away all my clothes. So I had Iceberg, Polo, Guess, Nordic. I was a lowlife back in the days too, so I used to run with double L
shit,
niggas.
low
So
life.
I used to get busy in the stores.
Yeah,
but
I
at the
heard
time,
about
I had
the
to just
low life.
retire all that bullshit. I really said to myself, if I'm going to really take this step, I got to really be disciplined on what I really want. I gave away all my clothes to my little brother Joshua. Every name brand clothes that you think of that you could think of that's fly, from Parasuco to Coogee, I gave it all to my little brother. I was left with one pair of jeans. To this day, 14 years later, I've been wearing my own clothes every day, from socks, tank tops, underwears, every day.
Hey, you always look lit.
Oh, thanks.
You always look lit.
Thanks.
That's how I noticed, because I was like, yo, what is this clothing line this guy always have on? I always see him. Like, I always see a lot of people talking to you. I never knew who you were until that day I decided let me talk to you. And I found out that you've been doing this. And I'm like, you know, a lot of people need to know about you more.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing, like, you know, some copywritten shit or, you know, somebody else things
Yeah.
you biting off of. You're actually doing your own shit, and it looks nice.
And it's hard. Thank you. And it's hard because, you know, when you're doing it yourself, you got certain niggas that could actually help you and assist you in the direction that you need to go in. But it seems like a lot of motherfuckers is like the fucking, once they get into the doors, they like to close the door behind them.
I'm gonna tell you
You
something.
understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something. It's good that you do it by yourself because you're the only one that have your vision. You cannot tell someone else your vision and expect them to play it out for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the only one that could play it out. So
Absolutely.
it's good that you do that. Everything that I do it myself. You just seen what I just did, right?
Absolutely. And
Right. I served, cleaned up, and now we're interviewing, honey, and we ain't done yet.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. You do it yourself. You made yourself self-made, born official.
Yeah, 'cause I look
ain't
at it-
nobody else could do the born official.
I look at it like this.
No one.
You know, when you
Say it
when
again.
you,
Could you say it again?
Can no one else do the born official, honey?
One more time.
It's
Just-
either you're born official or you don't.
All
I
right.
dig it. I dig it.
You
I dig
understand?
It. I dig it.
You
But
you copywritten, you know, you biting, you not official, bro.
yeah, but you know, it's so crazy.
Born
J-
biter.
Yo, JJ, it's so crazy. Like, if you can go to if you go to Instagram and you go to like hashtag born official, it's certain motherfuckers that's hating on me. Like, I
You
wouldn't.
know what? I'ma
It's
tell you
no
something
need to
about
even say
hate.
names because you know why.
I'ma
The
tell
reason
you
why.
something about
Let me-
hate.
let me
Hate
just
means
say-
great.
Right. I know all that. If I ain't doing something right, a motherfucker can't hate. I already
They
know
don't
that.
have time for waste on you if you did that never do something good.
But what I'm getting at is like when I thought about, you know, like me coming up with Born Official, I already figured that like there's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers like that's gonna like attempt that. You know, I seen in 2000. Shout out to my man Mars. Shout out to my man Mars. He was one of my first people like when I first started doing my shit because I started with heat transferring.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know where to start, who to go to. I just thought about it like this. Well, you know, how could I start my business and shit? So I thought about it. Well, people lessen clothes in the springtime and that season. So I think that would be a nice time for me to just to start, right? And from me going to school learning graphics, I applied that to what I'm doing, right? So in the springtime of 2005, I started. I got me a heat transfer machine, and I just started using my graphic skills, right? Because I said to myself, if people like
Let me
my
ask you
stuff,
something. So this whole time you've been doing this, you've been smoking weed, right?
what? All fucking day. What you see this? This is what I do on
Damn,
the reg leg.
that's the type of spliff I like. Them
No,
big,
this is-
big
no,
bass
this is
bar
regular.
back right
This
there.
is
So
regular.
yeah,
No,
man.
this is just
That's
regular.
the type of spliff me like.
This is
Roll up that big finger right
yeah,
there.
this is regular. But from 2005, right, Stam?
For sure. For sure.
I thought about it. Well, you know, people will look at it. Well, I want to bite this shit, but me thinking about me putting that equal sign, you can't copy that. You understand what I'm saying? So me thinking about it when I came up with the Born Official, no one right now could anytime anybody could do something. You could do a slash, you could do a question mark, you can do an exclamation mark, you could do a hashtag.
But it's
But
not the equal.
you could never do Born Equal Official. So even when I went to school, my teacher was telling me, when you create a logo, make sure it tells a story. So back to what I was saying, when I was doing my graphics, right? When I was doing my graphics, I didn't know where to go. My man Mars was like, yo, your shit is dope. He got this dope joint out right now too called Manas. Shit is fire. You know what I mean?
Manas,
He-
like that
to-
one there.
He told me to go to Flatbush, where Vinny's was at. This was at the time when they was on Dean and Flatbush.
Yeah.
That's when they was on the corner, if anybody remember, when they had the Brooklyn going to the side. I'm just giving you an example. I went to them. It was a short, dark-skinned nigga named Jacob there.
Ooh.
And I was,
Jacob,
you know,
watch out now.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just, wet behind the ears. I just wanted to get some kind of exposure. Well, I was feeling like, black on black should help you and support. So
Exactly.
I went to him. He just straight dubbed me. Then anyway, I just seen him just like procrastinate behind the counter. So I asked him, I see that you're kind of busy, even though he wasn't, but I was being, cordial. I see that you're busy. I'll come back. Now you don't have to come back. Keyword. Now you don't have to come back. You could just drop off a style sheet. So to myself, I'm saying to myself, how do you want to know about my brand? Right? My man just told me maybe like a year later. Was it like about a year later? About a year later, he's in the club. And he said, yo, son, I don't know if your shit is in Vinny's, but it's just, I know your shit isn't called Born Fly. And then it has a little baby with sneakers, baggy jeans. These are all the things that come into the roads of, you becoming who you are because they see
And
potential.
you see somebody copying. That's what I said. You can't hate on the
However,
great. That mean you doing something great.
However, you can't take my logo because that's my son. That's the way I wear my boots. I wear my boots to this day the same way that I drew my logo. That is drawn. So that came from the heart. This ain't something that you just seen and just jocked and jacked. You know? So,
Well, shout out to Born Official. You can't copy him.
thank you.
You can't copy him.
Thank you.
Don't copy him.
Thank
And
you.
make sure so you don't copy him. All right, shit.
All right, so,
we gonna get it lit over here.
So,
Yeah, don't try to sound like me. Don't auto tune it.
All right.
Don't auto print it.
all right. So, we're not going to say no names, right? We're not going to say no names because we don't want to give nobody no shine, right? But I'm just going to my hashtag and I want to show you. I'm going to give you an example. Okay? That's not me. Okay? Wait.
Your joint lit.
That's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah,
Your
but
joint lit.
Yeah, that look different.
yeah.
Wait. We got some more. We definitely got some more people.
So you ever heard about Canal Street, Chinatown?
Wait.
They copy everything, my man.
But you know the sad shit
So
about
when
it
you
is-
do see you do something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you.
This is another Born Official.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is another Born Official.
that don't look like you.
See, you can't tell my story. You know why? Because
Right.
my story is genuine.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I didn't. When I came up with this, you think about it. A lot of motherfuckers wasn't doing this shit. You know, like I said,
Documented. Documented.
I got footage of from when I started from 2005 to right now. I have footage. This is so everything I speak about, I could show you.
Right.
I just can't talk about it and show you pictures. I could show you this video, and you could take your own analogy and your whole own conclusion on that video. I don't have to show you a picture saying this is when I was here and this is when I was there.
Right.
You could-
So what's going on with you right now, though?
I'm still that struggling entrepreneur. You know, for the simple fact, it's a lot of. I'm gonna find my way, but it's a lot of fucking detours.
You got your way.
Right.
You know, I'm
got your way
directed.
already.
I'm
You
directed.
always
All I need
made
is
your way
assistance.
already.
All I need is
You made your
assistance.
way already.
I'm directed because I know where I want to go. You know, I stood.
Exactly.
You know, here's a crazy story.
You gotta keep the ammunition and keep it going.
Peep this,
That's it.
JJ. Here's a crazy story. I was in the city. I was in Soho, and all right, I made some little couple of dollars off, my clothes or what have you, and I just wanted to see something for a second. And I went to Soho.
Yes. All right, baby.
I stood in Soho. I probably had maybe $1,500 on me. I stood in Soho, and I just watched people to shop. And I looked at one side, and I looked at another side, and I see people shopping coming out. And it just hit me. That's when I felt like I tapped in, where I didn't want to buy anything. And most people that have money on them say, yo, you know what? I want to go buy this, go buy that. I didn't feel like I wanted to buy anything because I was true to my brand. I felt satisfied buying, matter of fact, you know what I went and bought? I went and bought a fucking pair of $80 sneakers from the Lady Foot Locker that I could fit, and them shits is fire. They fire. Why? Because it's going to go with the outfit that I'm going to design.
Nice.
So in short, what he's doing now is pure progression from what
Good.
you've seen, from what
Good.
he's talking about right from 2005.
Right.
You know what I mean? From starting out with heat transferring to what?
I do
Water
embroidering.
base and
Right.
silk screening and all that. Now
Nice.
he's doing embroidering and vinyls. You know what I mean? And all the different lines that he's working on is
Right.
serious.
I have different divisions.
You got different divisions.
And a lot of people, what I've noticed is a lot of people are one way with their brand. You know, because what I've noticed, if you know, in me taking a little business course, shout out to Weibo. If I didn't take a little business course, it wouldn't even open me. I wouldn't even took initiative to get on social media, just by the boost of what
Yeah.
I learned.
That's good.
You know,
That's good.
yeah, Weibo's dope. You know, so just thinking about that is just, I mean, I don't know. I'm lost for words and shit like that sometimes behind the shit because
Okay.
I get hype about the situations and then I just lose thought of concentration where I'm just so hyped because I didn't have a platform to speak on this. You know what I mean? And to have a platform to speak on this shit and, you know, let people know where I'm going. And I started all of this shit self-taught. I didn't go to school for any of this shit. I had people, that's another thing too. I had people helping me where I didn't know them. Because the majority of people that's going to help, most of the people that's doing whatever journey that you on and you truly passionate about it, 99% of the time it's going to be people that you do not know that's going to really help you go forward. Word to mother. You're going to have a percentage that's a small circle that's going to really rock with you,
Yeah, you just gotta find your community.
but you're going to have most people that you don't know fuck with you. Like I didn't know about silk screening. I said to myself, damn, I want to learn how to fucking silk screen. Because, you know, people kept saying, hey, yo, you know, your brand, you know, is falling apart from the heat transferring after you wash it. It will fall apart. I said to myself, yo, you know what? I want to learn how to silk screen. And once I learned how to silk screen, and how I learned how to silk screen, I put it out there so much in the universe. My mans went to Labor Day, and they was selling waters, and they asked me, they was like, yo, B.O., let me make me some shirts. I made 3 of my friends' shirts, Mook, my boy Jeff, and my boy Reese. I made them some shirts, and they asked for some cards, because I never pushed my cards to anybody. They was on Eastern Parkway selling waters. A Duke walked up to him and said, yo, where you get them shirts from? They gave him my card. I got with him. My son is 18 now. He was 3 years old at the time, 2.5. I met him over there at the Flatiron Park over there. I brought a couple of my samples. I showed it to him. He just asked me out of nowhere, yo, you know how to silk screen? I said, no. He said, I'll show you. Just like that. A nigga I didn't even fucking know. But I had put it out there. I said, oh, shit, right? And here's another one. I used to look at an embroidery machine. Always used to look at this embroidery machine that used to be on Bridge Street, which is no longer there because there's condos downtown now. I used to always look at this $3,500, you know, embroidery machine. And I used to say, I want an embroidery machine, but I want one that does bigger jobs than just, you know, home entry level, you know, jobs. Years go on. I ran into a lady named Miss Lee. She worked on Flatbush between Linden and Caton.
You got mad stories, son.
It's a fact, though. I mean, I'm keeping it a buck.
But I'm just saying, you got mad stories, bro.
The real shit about it, I could show it to you on video.
Listen, I don't
That's
want you to
the
show
real
me.
shit.
I want you to tell the people how to get to it so they can see it. Because you got to show the people. You got to tell the people how they can reach out to you.
All right, I could.
Where they can reach out to you. How they
All
can
right,
get your clothing
but I want to
line.
tell this. I just want to just give you this last
I'm
example
saying?
about this story. You understand what I'm saying? I said I wanted to learn how to, you know, do embroidery, and I wanted an embroidery machine. Years go on. I ran into a lady named Miss Lee that worked on Flatbush. We had a great communication, dope relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna negotiate anything. I'm just gonna negotiate. If it's 10, I want it for 8. I'm like that. But with Miss Lee, I ain't never negotiate. She was just a blessing in disguise. Didn't even realize it. Right?
Be like that, though.
So
You just run into the angels everywhere.
that's a fact. I worked with her from the springtime, summertime, fall coming. I'm coming around Caton and Flatbush, and it says a big banner going out of business. My fucking heart sunk like, what the fuck, Miss Lee? I ran across the street, Miss Lee, what's going on? She was like, I wish there was more people in the neighborhood like you. People don't want to buy, right? So now I'm stuck like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? So she started speaking to her husband in Korean. They spoke back and forth. She was like, my husband said he'll sell you his machine for $10,000. Spoke back and forth. She said, my husband said he'll sell it to you for $8,000. So she grabbed my hand. Let me grab your hand. She grabbed my hand like this. Look, JJ. She grabbed my hand like this. You hear me? She said, I could sell my machine back for $22,000 right now. but I know what you want to do with it. But I never touched it in my life. But she said, I know what you want to do with it. Just like that. Real fucking talk. Never touched a $22,000 machine in my life. And then I'm watching this video, this show, and it says, how cars is made, how fancy cars is made. I'm watching the double R's being, embroidered on the headrest as the camera rising up on the machine. It's that same machine that I have in my crib. You understand? So when you put your passion out there, it'll definitely come to you. But you got to stick with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you could definitely catch me on Instagram, BornOfficialBK718. It's just like that.
That's where all your clothing lines is at.
Yeah, that's where it's at right now. You know,
You can see all your work.
Yeah. Shout out to my other entrepreneurs too that's doing dope stuff too.
Yeah.
That's my boy Global Currency from he's from the Bronx, KB.
Fire.
My boy Wingstone, he's from Harlem. You know what I mean? And my boy
These are all
Proverb.
clothing lines?
Yes, these
Okay,
are all
dope.
they all dope. They all dope. And my boy from Flatbush, Proverb. Dope lines. These are all dope entrepreneurs that's out there getting their grind on. So it's definitely dope. Like for I guess underground entrepreneurs to shout others out for us to just have a platform. So, what are you saying? Let me go check him out. Because it ain't really me, and I can see the reason why. I mean, the reason why it's taking me longer than others is because I'm not with the bowing out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not just dick riding a nigga, jocking a nigga for him to wear my shit.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I haven't worked for anybody since 2004. That's my last W-2. Since 2004. You know how hard it is in New York City just to live with no money, with no job for a month? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I've been doing this for 13 years. Fuck a job. If you really gonna go for yours, go for yours. Because you only have one life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about what I had. That's what the average nigga talking about that hustles. The average nigga that hustles got to go back to his job saying, yo, this is what I had. But you working for a motherfucker now. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't take time to say, yo, you know what? Let me make out a plan B, because after this plan A, I still got to back flap and, go back 360 and work for a nigga again. So all you did was take a break out and didn't do shit with it. And you made plenty of fucking cash. You know what I mean? So we got to start supporting each other and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So we definitely just got to support each other. That's it, It is what it is.
This food is good, sorry.
Yeah, I see you. I got to light my L, so, that's that,
What you got to say, Mr. What your name
Stay
again?
STEM.
The STEM, Mr. STEM.
I just want to reiterate everything that my man Born Official was talking about. I've been watching him on his grind since the inception. So he said established 2005. I've been watching him since 2005. You know what I mean? How I got turned on to him, it was like my younger homies, they was on to him. They was like, yo, this a new dude doing his own clothing line and everything. And I was like, you know what? We need to really take that to a next level. Like, we was doing videos, we was doing shows, we was doing DVD. At that time it was DVDs and everything, Smack DVDs,
VH1s,
Real
all that.
Talk, and all those different type of DVDs. So we was doing those type of interviews and showcases and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, every time we get an opportunity to do a show or a video appearance, or we shoot a video to one of our joints, let's rock with B.O. You know what I mean? He told me somebody else came up with calling him B.O. You know what I mean? But I thought it was me. But it's all good. But you know what I'm saying? But I mean,
I hear
it's
some jealousy.
Nah, it's
over
symbolic of his clothing line. I just associated with his clothing line. I was like, yo, B.O. I used to just call him B.O.E. You know what I mean? But every chance I got, it's like product placement. You know how you see people repping whoever that's out there, doing their thing. But it was like that was home team. He was Flatbush.
Yeah, and I'm not from Flatbush, but Flatbush is the born place of Born Official too.
Nice.
And the ill
Where
shit
you
about
from?
it.
Shout out to Flatbush.
Shit, my mom's is from Bushwick and my pops is from Tompkins, 744 Park Avenue, and my mom's is from Park Street. She's actually right the next block where your boy 6ix9ine live at. 6ix9ine is from Locust. That's the street right next door, next to my block, Park Street. So my mom's is from Bushwick and my pops is from the style, Park Avenue and shit like that.
I don't know where none of that is at, but okay.
Yeah,
I
it's-
was
it's
like,
Brooklyn,
wow,
baby.
I'm from
It's Brooklyn.
Queens.
I'm
Brooklyn.
from just
No, I knew
like,
it was
day.
in Brooklyn. I was just like,
Yeah, like-
all
I'm
right,
talking to
that's-
JJ. It's Brooklyn, baby.
a lot.
It's Brooklyn.
I know it's Brooklyn, but damn, why you giving out your mama's address
Yeah.
and all that? I don't think you want mom people to be running up in your crib.
She ain't
and
no
shit.
longer there no more, but she
But
that's
still, what about the people that live there? Damn it.
He's looking for that born
nah,
official.
nah, it's
Yo,
gentrified
looking for
now.
that born
like
official.
started dropping it like.
Oh, too, and another thing, too,
47 Ford Parkside.
Look, but,
Damn.
yo, listen
I have to
though,
write that down. What you said?
744 Park Avenue.
Yo, look, he told you to get 744 Parking Avenue. That's what's that.
You know what I mean? But I've done over 3,000 designs off the top of my head too.
For sure.
3,000?
Yeah,
That's
I- for
amazing.
sure.
Yeah, I've been,
Sure.
I've been.
That's a lot of work and that's a lot of time.
It,
man.
you know the funny shit about it. Stem was in the crib the other day,
Good guy.
and he was like, "Yeah, I got my BO hat." I'm looking, I was like, "Let me see that shit, Stem." And I looked at the hat, and I was like, "Oh shit." I said, "Stem, that's a hat from 2006."
What
I mean-
designs do you have out now?
Well, you can look at my page, but I have like tons of clothes
The
that.
2D. This design right now is the most recent.
That's
Okay.
one of the
2D.
reasons. That's the 2D.
That's
joint.
why I
The
like
2D
that.
design.
Thanks. You can check my page. My page is kind of. I mean,
Nice.
I do, and this is, and you know
Yeah,
how
I'm
that.
gonna check your page.
You know how that shit came out? That was by design. That was by accident too. And you know, it's so crazy. Most artists come up with designs that by accident that really be fire. And that was one of them because I was actually just putting stuff together just to make enough room for vinyl.
Okay.
To put everything on the vinyl to get cut.
Okay.
But then when I had put two together, I looked at it like, holy shit, that's a design. And people want it.
Nice.
You know, people, and that's how I came up with a lot of, and that's freestyle. See that I didn't draw any, and like I said, I have over like maybe about 15 or maybe 20 years of work and books that I have in my crib that I don't even touch. I just constantly just work.
It was
Nice.
it was for a while that no two items were the same. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care. I could be like, yo, E, I need this. I'm not getting this. I'm not gonna get this at all. It's gonna be the same color scheme and everything, but it's gonna be a whole different design, whole different, you know what I mean,
That's
format.
cool.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's
it's
cool.
real boutique-ish,
Right.
but you know what I mean. It's,
So it's like custom.
it's really
Yeah,
like
it is.
custom.
It
yeah,
is.
it's really custom
Yo,
exclusive.
let me make you something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me make you something. I'm telling you, I got some fire. This is why I'm sitting here because of this lady right there. You know, she walking in, edibles, edibles. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean?
Shy, get high.
Can I get
It's
a
like,
Jello
oh shit,
shot?
what's that? What's that looking like? And I said, yo, this is Born Official. This and
Is
the
that
third.
Jello shots?
You know,
What flavor is this?
That's why my name Jamaica Jello. Say hello.
What flavor is this?
Try it till you find out. So
right.
don't shake it up.
what's that liquor?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't drink.
No,
I know.
you should make some with some weed in it.
I do sometimes.
Nah, well, you
wouldn't
should have
fuck with
known
it
me.
anyway.
I'm a big weed head.
On request.
I'm a big weed head. I don't drink.
This is a weed show. What is wrong with you? The Jamaica Jello show. Welcome to the infusion.
Jamaica Jello.
You know, everybody got some mac and cheese. They
You coulda
feeling
made that
nice.
infused.
Yes.
You coulda
It
made
got,
that
it got,
infused.
it is infused. The mac and cheese is
No, I'm
infused.
talking about the Jello. I'm gonna taste a little bit of that before I break out.
Yeah, I know you gonna eat that mac and cheese like breeze.
Yeah, so
Yo, you gonna be so full. See, everybody left. They like, yo, I gotta go. Yo, I gotta stop.
Hey,
That food got me.
That got me.
That
that
food
woke
got
me
me
up.
feeling like
That food
I
got me
want to
nasty.
see the
That's
bed
what
now and the pillow right here.
Well, as long as I got my word out, first time,
It's not first time. You on your phone all the time. I'm gonna tell you something. This is like going on live on your phone, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but this is direct to the world.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
You understand? It's the world could see this. Anybody in the world could see this.
Oh, okay.
China,
All right.
Hong Kong.
All right. So get used to this face
you know,
world.
Europe,
I get-
wherever. You can send this link anywhere. It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Get used to this face world.
Yeah, you stream TV. Shout out to S.STREET Media.
Stream.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we
Shout
here.
out.
We mediate the streets.
Okay.
You see, that's how we meet.
Right.
That's how we
You
meet.
feel me? Yeah. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
So
Feeling this. Thanks for the opportunity.
yes,
This
yes,
is
yes. You're
respect.
welcome.
This
You're
is real.
welcome. You know, this is what it's about. So you
grub,
guys
the
can get out there.
hospitality.
Everyone can know about you, what you do, and reach out to you so you can have more people on the international side.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know, it's not just America. Because, you know, everybody just think it's just America. You know, you have Japan, you have Japan, you got Europe, you got China, you got all these places. You know, and then they come here and they're like, oh my God, what is this? They go back to their country, they're going to be wearing your shit and they're going to be like, oh my God, I've seen that before.
Yeah, that's dope.
You get what I'm saying to you?
dope.
Not just, oh, I just saw it around the corner or just saw my man's from Flatbush.
Right.
No, you want it to be everywhere, international, known.
Yeah.
On the microphone.
Shout out to my little young boy out in Germany and shit. He's still waiting for his shit. I still got you, Remo.
Yeah, you better
I got
send
you.
that. That's where you need to
Word
send your
up.
shit
I
at.
got you.
To another countries.
Yeah,
Fuck
Germany-
America.
yeah, Germany
fuck
won it.
New York.
Germany
fuck
won it.
Brooklyn. I'm telling you straight up. Send it
Yeah.
international.
Yeah, international. Be
'Cause
your
that's where
international.
your shit goes.
Yeah, I got that fever.
International.
I got that fever too.
All right, so listen, we're about to take a commercial break real quick for like 5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. Listen to some.
I always knew that it would be you. I find myself in your eyes. Never had to prove the strength of us. Everyone around saw what it was. All that led us to this day was a journey to prepare for what's on the way. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. I found me within you. It's been so long, I can't believe how much we grew. So natural to love you. A one it's never been two. I find comfort in the clarity that I get every time you touch my hand. And the growing pains were minimal because you took the time to understand. I'll always be the shelter from your storms and help you make it right when you're wrong. I know you wouldn't leave 'cause you've been here. For anything you need, I'll always be there for you. I'm all for you. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. We're back on here.
Yes.
Yes, we getting lit in the city over here,
Yes.
talking about Mr. Bourne over here. Again, you know, he is the man
Brooklyn.
of the night.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, B.O. Bourne, official.
Brooklyn.
All right, better tell you. Jamaica,
The whole Brooklyn though.
J-A-M. My
Ha.
country, Jamaica. Jamaica my born, Jamaica my raised, Jamaica my grow. And then I come to USA and then I start know some people and some things.
Mhm.
So I have to show them all my things and my people go. See it. Share the blessings. You learn from your lessons.
I was born in Jamaica, Queens. Does that count?
Bomba clap, I'm born in Spanish Town, St. Catherine.
Yo, Queens got some females though. Queens got some females though.
Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Yorktown, Jamaica I come from, Jamaica I born, Jamaica I grew up on a farm. You understand, with the cow, the pig, the goat, the chicken, everybody, the whole family. All of the fruit tree, them, the mango tree, the cane tree, the pineapple tree, the lime tree, all of the tree, them. Yeah, so me never need no money. We just have everything upon the land, down to the honey. You see it? So everything always concrete. That's why food is nothing. Feed it, give it. The hungry eat.
Right.
Yeah. It's enough meat for everybody.
Oh, shout out to my brother too. He got his clothing line too, Pompous Lux. You know, can't forget my love, you know.
Pompous Lux.
Yeah, Pompous Lux. Yeah, he got a dope clothing line too. You know, Puma and Adidas was brothers too. If you know that.
Oh, you now know that?
No, what?
You now know that?
Of course not. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, to listen.
Well, oh yeah, for the world, yeah.
Yeah.
Adidas and Puma are the same people.
Yeah, so you know, brothers could do the same thing too in clothes.
I
So.
mean, I think all clothing lines like that, all companies like that. That's like Gap, Old Navy, and Banana Republic is the same company.
Yeah.
You know, Victoria's Secret Body Works and New York and Company is the same
Yeah,
company.
they under the same
Yeah,
umbrella.
exactly. It's
Yeah,
called,
but they not doing. You know, they under the same umbrella, but they're not like you know, separate entity. You know,
everybody have their own creativity that they
You know,
want to project
these-
out there.
I
So
mean-
that's the whole reason. You know, it takes one idea to start, and then you open up the other one, but you don't want it to be, you know, you don't want it to clash. You don't want it to be like, oh my God, yeah, we know who that is. You want it to be like, oh, who is that? But I like that. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of seemed like a competition, but it's not. It's really kind of like you're indulging in two of the same people that started something, but they also have two different creativity that they want to project out there.
Yeah.
You understand? But you do have sometimes to come together to make one. And then after that, that's when you merge off and branch off on your own and do your original thought
Yeah,
of creativity.
I love doing cross marketing. I don't work for nobody, but I love working with people. You
Yes.
know, so
It's good to work with other
that's
people
my motto.
because,
You know,
everybody's not all for one, and whoever's all for one, then that's a selfish son of a bitch.
yeah, there's no INT.
So, it's a we thing, not a me thing, and we gotta get it out there.
Yeah, it's no I in us.
Yeah, no, it's eye. You keep it on the eye at all
Yeah.
times because you gotta look him on the fuckers in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep it on the eye all the time. What I'm saying is not a me thing; it's a we.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't
Turn
think.
that M upside down. It's a W.
I can't. I would think like selfishly and really like non-realistic for me to think I can really take this clothing line off the ground by myself. There's no such thing as me taking this off the ground by myself. I
Yeah,
know
you
I
a
need
team.
assistance. You know what I
You
mean?
need a dream team, but the dream team that you need is a team that you can direct in your creation.
Yeah, I need a
because
goal
again,
team.
this is your creation.
Yeah, I need a goal
So
team.
no one knows where you're trying to go with it. So you have to put everybody in a position to go where you're trying to go.
Yeah,
with
because
it.
you're gonna look for those certain people that's gonna know. Okay, this is the page that he want to be on. I can give him some kind of assistance. You're gonna find those people. I'm telling you. You know, you just
Well,
gotta
you
stick
got to
to what you're
project that
doing.
out there, guys. He's looking for assistant. He's
Yeah.
looking
Right,
for models.
for sure.
He's also looking for cast and call on upcoming runway shows because I know something is coming up for New
Absolutely.
Year's. I know you making some girl shit because I seen your girl shit.
Thank
He
you.
have
Yes.
tracksuit, sweatsuit, all that winter stuff that y'all like to be warm and all that hoodies. He's good at it. Like get it, and he has good material stuff that lasts
Yes.
long.
Anything
I
you
can
So
tell. I'm looking at it.
you can definitely hit him up if you guys need a modeling gig.
And children too,
If you're
because
trying to show that ass and them
The
sweats.
BO kids.
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta think about our children too, because if a lot
Well,
of
let me
brands
get
don't
there,
have.
goddammit. Can I get to the babies? I was about to say all the baby mamas that's having babies for Christmas. You got the baby wear too.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm feeling all of what you're saying though. I love the promotion, but all I was just gonna do is interject on like, if a lot of brands don't have, clothes for children, you kind of lose out right there for the simple fact 80 to 85% of women does most of the shopping. So if you don't have anything appealing for women, they do most of the shopping, meaning like they'll buy for themselves, the children, and they men. Men will go to the men will go to to wherever they go in shopping and have the intentions of buying some sneakers or just giving you an example. Oh, I wear a 9, but then I'm just like right there look good for my shorty. But let me get these in a 9 though. You know what I mean? I'll come back for those for her. But a woman wouldn't think like that. A woman would think oh, this is cute. This is cute for my little baby. And I have another division for my youths too. It's called YBIT. It's Y equal B acronym I T. That stands for Young Boys in Training.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's one of my other ones I'm trademarking right now. I'm actually going through the progress right now. Processes with my lawyer right now. I'm getting that trademark. So
Why big?
yeah, YBIT. So that's for our future because I like thinking about our future. Because that's who's here after we gone. You know what I mean? So us thinking about our future is really important too. So that's why I came out with my my BO infants. I have different divisions of this a whole bunch of. I have like my BO unit, BOU. That's my Born Official University, because I came up with that ideas, because even like when I was in college, they'll teach you in the working field. They always teach you that in the working field in college. Oh, you work yourself up, but they never teach you about entrepreneurship. They don't teach you.
Because they want you for work for the school where you go to for free,
Right,
which is financial and the aid.
It's governance,
You see the financial and the aid department want back them financial money. So, honey, after you
It's
go
governance.
into work
It's
department,
governance. Once you go to school,
Human
and you deal with
resources.
these loans and everything. That's nothing but shackles on your
you
ankles.
hear what I just said? Human
You understand what I'm saying?
resources.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, resource.
It's different, because they teach you this type of stuff in school. Work yourself up. So this is how I came up with BOU, because it's Born Official University, the school for entrepreneurs, the intuitive entrepreneurs. Because they don't teach you about entrepreneurship.
That's true.
So I came up with a division in my brand of BOU, Born Official University, the school of intuitive entrepreneurs. So that's like my sports.
You see how much
version.
things they got that you create, that you got going on. You talking about some fucking people. Yo, listen, let me tell you something.
Oh no, I'm not worried about people.
You got
I was
a
just asked
lot
that.
going on that you need this world to know
No,
about, honey.
believe me.
And they gonna get you now.
Believe me, if I was worried about what somebody else was thinking, I would
What
not
you
be
say your
forward.
Instagram is again? Say it again.
Born Official BK718.
Any underscores? Any
No
dashes?
underscores. All together, baby.
Alright,
So
talk about
Born
it.
official, yes.
Yeah,
Credit
so-
718.
yeah, so you when you think about shit like that, it's different. You know what I mean? It's different. You take one stepping stone and then you say, fuck the others. I don't think about somebody else saying, oh, how many people told me, oh, that nigga Born Official ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? That nigga ain't gonna, he ain't gonna make it. But those will be the same people that laugh in your face. You don't worry about them niggas. They not
Yeah,
stop.
I don't wanna
they
talk
not
about
stopping.
them,
They not
but-
listen. But what I'm saying is they not gonna stop you if you already know what you're
We got
doing.
2 minutes. I'm just
All right,
letting you
too.
know that.
I peeped him. I made you pay attention to him. You know what
No,
I
you
mean?
did not.
So yeah, I'm on point. I'm on point. But I 2 minutes. But I don't worry about haters. That's not That's not how I got where I've
I've
got.
been stopped talking about them. What you talking
So
about?
yeah, that's. I mean, I'm just making a
I'm
stamp
just
on that.
saying that.
You said we
all
got
I'm
2 minutes.
saying
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
is
check the
that-
Instagram.
Are you high?
Well, I love to be
Check
high.
for my
No, I said,
man,
are
Born
you high?
Official.
Of course, I love smoking good weed. That's all I
Clothes is
smoke.
official.
Is XO.
Because I'm high.
I don't smoke
The
stress.
designs is genuine.
Yeah, everything.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Thank
Check
you
for
for watching the
Born Official.
Jamaica Jello show.
That's what's
And
up.
thank
Having
you,
us.
Born Official, for being here.
Thanks,
Thank you,
JJ.
Bio. And thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
STEM.
All right.
And Miss JM. Tell them how to
Yes.
reach out to you.
At JAI_EMM on Instagram and JAIEMM everywhere else. Born Official.
Oh shit. My
Go
bad.
ahead.
Born Official
I thought you was
BK718.
on point, I thought you was on point,
You
though.
caught me with my head down. You caught me with my head down. For all the listeners, I was lighting the L. You know what I mean? But yeah, Born Official BK718. It was definitely an honor, to sit here with you and shit, JJ.
Thank you for coming.
Word up. I appreciate
Finally.
that. That's what to do. You know what I mean? See me on another scale.
Yes.
I know where I started from. Shout out to
Yes.
Brooklyn all day.
Yes.
All
Shout
right.
out to Queens too, though.
All right.
Shout out to Jamaica, you done know. St. Catherine, your town I come from. You done know, country girl in the city now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what about you,
That's right.
Mr. STEM? Or then reach out
Yeah.
to you, Mr. STEM,
You
because you
can't-
look nice and you look an outfit still,
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you
Yeah,
catch
yeah,
you
yeah.
catch me on Born Official's Instagram.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Rocking that BO, True
Oh.
Advocate. So, you know what I mean? Just tag me on Born Official Instagram. And
All right, cool.
You already know.
So you know you can reach me at Jamaica Jello. And then if you want a good, my special coconut oil that cure everything, you can reach me at Brooklyn Supply _Brooklyn_supply. Like your supplies you get at the store. And also, if you're interested in puppies, I got Yorkie Poodles. You can reach out to me at Jamaica Yorkie Poo.
I want a free one.
Nothing around here says free. I don't know where you get free from, cause me no free our dumb. Nothing free around here, my youth. I wish I'm waiting on that line so I could jump in front of everybody. But listen, thank you. Shout out to S.STREET
Yes.
Media for having us
Yes.
mediate these streets.
Shout out to
Shout out
Flatbush.
to the Ghost Man. Shout out to my cameraman.
Yes.
And shout out to the squad for coming today.
The board place.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
And
yes.
see y'all next week, Friday.
Respect,
It's
respect.
going to be Liddy again in my city again. And I'm going to have
Respect.
some good food again. All right. See
Yes.
y'all next week.
Peace.
One.
Yes. Have a blessed night, y'all.
Uno.
That was dope.
Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. Baby, when you come and see me, bring those flowers that I love. No tea roses, Easter lilies, that ain't what I'm thinking of. What I need is way more potent than carnations or some posies. Pick the petals, light them up, and feel them fill you up. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let it go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour, sour. This universe is ours, ours. With the whiff of this bouquet, we can do what we want, let it be the gateway. Okay, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. No special occasion, and neither persuasion, 'cause we know what I'm looking for. With my head in the clouds, I'm looking for yours. Deeper than the surface, let me in your core. Conversations flowing, but I'm starting to lose focus. The way your two lips move, I see them blooming. My legs open, keep going. Let the fragrance elevate us to a place we can do anything. Embrace today is our escape. Don't think about anything, let it go. I'm your every desire that you let me know. And you know we can make up some new ones if we lose control. Baby, bring me flowers, flowers. Maybe 'cause you're sour,